don't mind me. I'm just about to share my favorite housewife reunion looks. I have not been consistently sharing my opinions on this season because I ended up doing a fast during the show, and it was like a 21-day fast, but also the show sucks. I honestly found it hard to watch some episodes. Like I would pause it and go back to it, and it was still hard to watch. So I did a couple of videos where what I said still kind of stands. Like Charles Oakley, my opinion about him has not changed. If anything, the producers have validated my opinion, where now the whole world sees, like, baby, maybe he's just not that into you. I do see him cutting up on the reunion, but, you know, that's what men like him tend to do. Portia, I love Portia. As you can see, she is my top pick for best dressed at the reunion. But Portia is not the main girl. I think Portia is a good supporting actress, okay? Supporting cast member, that's her all day. But as far as main girl tease, she's no Nene Leakes. She's no Kenya Moore. I think she needed help. And it just wasn't, she couldn't lead the soldiers on her own. She needed somebody with experience to help. I liked Brittany, Edie, and Kelly, and Angela, but I definitely feel like Brittany was too aggressive for this show. She belongs on like Love and Hip Hop. No matter what anybody would tell her, that she was just aggressive. She jumped to the defense about everything. She wanted to hoot and holler about everything. She called everybody around her passive aggressive. She was a real friend to none. So I'm glad she didn't show up to the reunion. I hope she don't return. I hope she goes to Love and Hip Hop. I don't watch that, but she belongs there. Kelly, I think Kelly is super cute, super fun. Now, I do think Kelly is super fake, but I like her. I think she can bring something fresh to the show. And, of course, I like Shamia. Cynthia was my second top look. But, yeah, of course, I like Shamia. And I feel like Shamia works better as a supporting actress also. She does have all the things for a great housewife, and she is a lot of fun. I don't know how to explain it about Shamia. Like, she really can sing. It's something missing, and I don't know what it is. So it's something missing. I really do want them to bring Kenya back, bring Nene back. Kenya just has it, and so does Nene. Some things you just have. Who else is there? I'm looking right at Cynthia. I love Cynthia because Cynthia balances the cast out. She's not a mean girl. She's really nice. She's very neutral. She's always classy. I love her laugh. Every time I hear Cynthia laugh on the show, I cannot help it. I bust out laughing. I love her laugh. And I love the fact that she never takes herself too seriously. She's always willing to switch up her hairstyles. You know, all the fun things. I think housewives should be more fun. You know, like with the trip stuff and all of that. I don't like all the drama, even though I know they need drama for ratings, because some of you guys can't function without the drama. But I don't like all the drama. I want to see what they do that, you know, we don't do in our regular lives. Like how they gave the price tags for everything. That's what I want to see. I want to see what you got on. What's going on? What's happening? Angela Oakley reminded me the most of the old housewives, and I did like that. I don't really like her, but I do like the fact that she's giving old housewife tease. And it might be, I'm not sure if it's an age thing, but I do feel like she feels most like, you know, a Nene and a Sheree. I would love to see maybe Sheree as a friend of the show come back, and Angela, you know, got to deal with the Charles Oakley rumor. Like, that's, you know, that's a little bit of drama, y'all. That's a little bit of drama. Did I miss anybody? In the reunion, it looks like Portia and Shamia are at odds again. And I hate that for them. But it's what makes great TV. So it is what it is. Also, who am I missing? Who's the last great dressed person? Best dressed person. Also, I just think they should do a revamp next season. Take Portia out the #1 spot, please. Because it's a struggle for her. Bring back Kenya as a friend of the show. Get rid of Brittany, Edie, Love and Hip Hop Girl. And keep Angela. Bring back Nene. Oh, Phaedra. Phaedra returned. Child, I could not stand Phaedra's outfit for the reunion. Phaedra looked like she was doing too much. Somebody said it was a costume. It was like she was trying to put on a goddess outfit. Cleopatra Jones. Child, I don't know. I just know I didn't like it. I do have one more outfit that I like. Yes, honey. Shabia. Loved hers. Phaedra is always fun. So I'm always kind of happy to see Phaedra back on TV. Even though Married to Medicine. But I do feel like they didn't really give her a fair shot. Bringing her in, what, after 10 episodes or something like that. And then just not letting her do all the things. Like, we only got a glimpse of her and her new boyfriend. And I feel like we could have just had more. Like, Phaedra was only there for a couple episodes. She gave us a runway show, a glimpse of, between her and her new relationship. That was more than what we got out of a couple of the girls. Brittany really didn't bring nothing. You know, we could have seen more into what Cynthia got going on. Cynthia got a brand new boyfriend that's younger than her, who dresses really quirky. That would have been an interesting dynamic to see. So I don't know what they were doing this season. They were really just fooling around. It was a hot mess. But like I said, I do love Shamia. I just think Portia need help. They need the older girls to come in and show them what to do. Portia is not ready to be the star. She just not ready. Portia thinks being the star means she has to be catty and mean. And I like Portia, but no. Like the way Portia tuned somebody out when they're talking to her, that's aggravating. It's very childish. She's 40-something years old. That's something people did in high school. So I just hope they revamp it for next season. If not, then I don't know if I'm tuning in next season. I pray they don't bring, who is it? They don't need to bring Candy back. You know who was a fun time? Tanya. Tanya was a fun girl. They just need to spice it up. I don't know who they could put on this show to make it fun. The girl from Black was a fun girl. Shamari was fun. She was a drunk, but she was fun. I don't know. Drop down in the comments about who they should bring back to liven up this cast, because it was a little dull.